Hello, Alex here, and today I'm going to be looking at my own creation, my mock of the Phantom 2 from Star Wars Rebels. And here it is, I'm going to get straight into it. This is the build. Pretty simple, to be fair. I just decided to build this because I'm not paying £400 for an overrated set. I'm going to get straight into it. So, there's actually a piece missing there. I don't know whether that's a way to, but there's supposed to be a bit like that. Taking a look at it, I've got the cockpit right at the front, which the shaping's not perfect, but it was the best I could do with the parts in my collection. You can fit one minifigure in there. As you can see, I've got Sabine Wren in there, control panel, and this cockpit piece just goes fairly easily on there, and there's plenty of space in there for Sabine. Up in the kind of neck area here, I've got a wee spot for Chopper. I'm taking him out. You can see there's just one little stud down in there to keep him in place. Turn to the back. You can see I've got the fin here. It's not held on with the best connection. I could have maybe integrated some Technic in there, but for display, for what I'm going for, it works fine for me. I've got landing gear. Not the strongest of builds, but it gets the point across and looks the part. Then there's a ramp down the back, and you can see I've got Ezra in there. Recently got that minifigure. But you can actually pull this entirely apart, and you can see down in here I've got Ezra, a Stormtrooper helmet, and a chair. So you can just sit him down in there. And there's plenty of space for him to stand as well. You can just stand him up like that. And you can see there's plenty of space in there. I've also got a Clone Trooper helmet in there, because why not? And doors there, so it at least looks like you can get through to the cockpit. So that just goes up in there, and the ramp closes up quite nicely. I think I've done a good job of this. I think the shaping at the back, I kind of modelled it off the 2017 version of the set, version of the Phantom 2. It's not perfect, you know, some of these details are off, but I wanted to get the colour in there somehow. Got a wee red bit up the top, and then I've got the grey stripe down here. You know, personally I think the back looks quite nice. I just think the front, I've got the shaping quite nice around here, but I think it's a bit too blocky at the front, so I might try and work on that. But that's pretty much it. That's my interpretation of the Phantom 2. And just to compare it, here's the Phantom 1 2014 model, which is considerably smaller, you may notice. A lot more compact compared to my Phantom 2. You know, they're about the same length from, you know, the back to the end of the blasters. They're about the same length. The cockpit's about the same size, I'd say. You can kind of see that there. But it is pretty big, so, you know, it's not the best build, but considering I didn't have to pay £400 for it, I think it's good enough. I'll get some of the details up here, you know, just with bricks, because obviously I don't have the stickers. And before I leave you, I just wanted to show you one quick modification I have been doing to my Chopper minifigure to make him look a little bit cooler. So, let's see, you pull his head off, you get one of these pieces, or two of these pieces and two of these arms. I've got one non-broken and one broken, but it doesn't really matter to me. And then you get these sort of 1x1 round corner tiles. Put it on like that, and like that, so it looks like that. Then you do that, and he's got his arms. And that, you can still sit him down in there with that. Now there's not instructions for this set, obviously, because I just built it, just kind of improvised it, but I hope I've given you a good enough look that if you want to recreate it, you can have a go. You know, I'll show you right around it. There you go. So that is my interpretation of the Phantom 2 from Star Wars Rebels. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new, please subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.